Elijah's Mistake, Tales from the Serengeti. Elija was a juvenile elephant who was not too young and not too old. He admired the great matriarch, the elephant who led the herd in a nice straight line to safety, food, and water. One day, Elija watched the animals of the plains gathering for their migration in a completely disorganized fashion. A sudden idea came to him. This was his big chance to become a leader too. He marched down and encouraged the wildebeest and zebras to join him on the trek to the short grass plains. After Elija had persuaded a small group of followers to join him, they all set out in a neat straight line, one behind the other in an orderly fashion. It was not very long, however, before the animals, tired of walking one by one, and began pairing up so they could talk to each other along the way. Elija kept looking back to check that his herd remained in a straight line, and began to scold those who walked out of formation. As Elija trod on, his line continued to get worse and worse, but he would not give up. He was now so caught up in maintaining the line that he was constantly looking back and hollering orders, no longer watching their path at all. Foomph! Elija suddenly found his head, ears, and most of his trunk stuck in the hollow of an old baobab tree. The animals snorted and laughed as Elija tried to get free. They were tired of their bossy young leader, so they each went merrily on their way. It was then that the great matriarch showed up and smiled as she helped Elija out of the tree. "That was a very good try, Elija," she gently said. "You're bound to succeed now that you know there is more to being a leader than being first in line." Elijah's Mistake is a Tales from the Serengeti book. To find out more about Tales from the Serengeti, see Creative Kids Publishing.